Community Challengers. In this episode, we are sitting with some very important young people doing changes on the European level. Watch this next episode to find out more. Thank you very much for having this sit down with us. As a community challenger, we have identified as very active at the European level to tell us more about the change that you have achieved with advocacy. So, tell us a bit more about the advocacy action and the change you started. What was the aim and what problems did you tackle with it?
Thank you very much, Ivana. Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Milos and I'm at the moment still in the steering committee of Civil Society Europe, which is the biggest the biggest civil society platform in Europe, which is gathering all the big youth platforms, which is working on making sure that civil society united advocates and works with the European institutions. Something that I would like to talk about now is our experience with the Conference on the Future of Europe, which is a process that was done by the European institutions. It was the biggest process in the history of the European institutions which involved participation of citizens. The idea was to get citizens, different partners and the institutions to discuss on what is next for the European Union. The whole exercise we're going through 2021, and then this is the story that I would like to share as a success of what we did. Why do I consider it as a success? Is that because we succeeded to put in one room all the big civil society platforms on one side which needed a certain advocacy, but then on the other side we succeeded to be recognized by the institutions in the process as an actor that is working with them throughout the whole process, participating on equal footing with them and making sure that the voice on organized civil society in Europe is heard in the whole process.
Can you tell us which are these civil society platforms? Are those organizations?
Yes. So living in Europe means that we as a continent have traditions in actually being organized in civil society. It can be in the clubs that we're at local level, for example, in high school clubs, student clubs, but also if we're activists for climate change, for social rights, if we're members of, for example, certain workers' associations. Europe is organized through pluralism. A lot of organizing in Europe happens in these different levels, not only going through voting. So when I speak about platforms and when I speak about civil society, is this combination of associations from different levels. It's impossible that these associations from a small town in the east of Slovakia, they will be a bit hard for them to speak with the European institutions. So there is platforms that gather all these different organizations in one, and this is when I speak about organized civil society in Europe.
So kind of we organize to achieve an action together.
Yes, in order to be able to be heard through one voice, in order not to replicate this and lose resources on the way.